Hi guys! So over on Instagram and Facebook I have been working as a student luminary for Adobe and I'm trying to get you guys involved in their latest competition. It's completely free to enter as Adobe are offering a free trial of Creative Cloud. So you'll have access to all the software such as Photoshop and Illustrator. It's an amazing opportunity as you could win some amazing prizes. They are working with music artists Lucas and Steve to get you guys to create their newest album cover. You could win the chance to go to Amsterdam and to Amsterdam's dance festival as a VIP. Plus, your artwork will be on all of Lucas's and Steve's music channels such as Spotify and Apple Music. To enter, visit the link in the description below. You can also download a free trial of Creative Cloud to use Adobe software like Photoshop or Illustrator to create your album cover. Remember to listen to Lucas and Steve's single Where Have You Gone Anywhere to use as a starting point. Also, don't forget to download the assets for the brief and the graphics you will need to create your design. Then, once you're done, sign up to Behance and upload using hashtag Adobe Design Remix. The competition ends soon, so you should go check it out now. I'm going to use Photoshop to create my entry, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. I started out by doing some rough sketches to plan out some ideas for my album cover. This is just so I was putting my ideas down to paper and I had something to go for when I went onto Photoshop to create the final piece. I also used watercolour to plan out where I wanted the colours to go. As you can see, they're very messy, but they mean something to me and I know kind of what I was going for. So that's all you need to do, just make sure you understand what you're going for and that you have an idea of what you want to create. I'm now refining my final design so I have a better idea of what I want to do for it. I've decided that I'm going to use an image that I took whilst I was flying in a plane a few months ago, as I think this will make a great background. You want to make sure that your entry is 1500 pixels squared, otherwise your entry will not be accepted in the competition. It also has to have a 300 dpi and has to be in RGB. Under adjustments, I'm fiddling around with the photo filter and the colour balance. This is because I want the photo I'm using to have more of an orangey and pinky tone. I then imported the paint swipe asset into my document. I played around with the placement and the size of the stripe as I wanted to make sure that it looked good on the picture. I felt like the background photo needed something a little bit more, so I messed around with some filters. In the end, I decided to add some noise just to add a little bit of background texture to it. I then fiddled around with the hue and saturation to get a colour that worked really well with the image and to make it blend in but still stand out. For the font, I wanted it to be quite squashed together, so I did play around with the tracking to add a bit more of an effect to it because I felt like that the spaces didn't quite work and didn't look good. I did have in mind of what font I wanted to use before I started this though. I also added an overlay to the text just so it blended in with the background so the colours could come through the text. And I did the same for the anywhere as well. I also played around with the levels a bit just to make sure I was 100% happy with the colouring. I then added a lens flare to the background just to add in a little something. You need to remember to leave space to add in the Lucas and Steve logo and the Spinning Records logo. This is important as it's something you will need to include in the design to enter in the competition. As I said earlier, you can find these in the assets on the Adobe competition page. So this is what my final design came out like. To submit your design, you need to upload it to Adobe Behance. This is really easy to do, you just need to remember to do it with the hashtag Adobe Design Remix to make sure you are entered into the competition. Once you've done all that, you can save and submit. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you entered, and if you do, let me know in the comments below. If you want to check out anyone else's entries, check out the hashtag Adobe Design Remix on Behance and also Adobe's gallery on their competition page. So thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!